A condemned property in South St. Louis is causing big problems for residents. Thank you for joining us. I'm Melanie Johnson. Neighbors in Fox Park say a group of squatters moved in weeks ago. New at 10, First Alert 4 goes to the city for answers.
This is the type of behavior one Fox Park resident says has been consistent for around 3 weeks.
Or in the middle of the night, you'll hear some ruckus out in the front or in the back. It's like chaos.
The resident lives near this home on the 2600 block of California Avenue. She didn't want her face on camera in fear of retaliation. But she tells First Alert 4 sometime in mid-February, a group of people moved into this previously abandoned home. She estimates anywhere from 9 to 12 people currently live there. She says there's obvious drug use, making the area less safe for children.
It's loud all times of night, all times during the day.
First Alert 4 came to the property Saturday and found several shopping carts outside, along with clothes sitting out. Once the cameras were put away, at least one man walked out of the house. We're told several came out of the house once First Alert 4 left the premises.
Very concerned about just the consequences of someone being on drugs.
And it appears there is an effort to get this situation resolved. President of the Fox Park Neighborhood Association, Elaine Coder, says in an email St. Louis police and other city staff are aware of the situation and that the home is condemned. While she hopes for quick removal of those inside, she says, as we're all aware, government works slowly and with time built in for responses for both sides of any conflict. The owner of the property is listed as Home Partners LLC, and its address is a P.O. box in Nevada. There's no record of the owner paying property taxes on the building in 2023. They also received this letter from the city last month, stating the home is condemned for occupancy, and they are in violation of one or more ordinances of the city of St. Louis. The neighbor just wants somebody to step in so she can live in peace.
I hope at this point someone is going to do something.
First Alert 4 reached out to the Fox Park Neighborhood Improvement Specialist and have yet to hear back. Reporting in the city, John Kipper, First Alert 4.